Also, I also just want to confirm last month we had some issues with the chat. It looks like we are able to chat. Hopefully you're able to chat with each other, not just to everyone. If you don't, please let me know. I'll make sure that setting is adjusted as well.
It's working.
Okay. Perfect. Give everyone just a few more minutes. So just wait a few minutes before you start posting announcements in there, because once again, when people join us, they're not able to see anything that's been shared beforehand. So we want to make sure we get everyone involved in that. We are going to be streaming live on Facebook, and also you'll be able to see it later on our YouTube channel. And we'll make sure to get that link out so that you'll be able to share that with others as well in the community as we share what's going on in the city of Fullerton and how we can help support each other in a collective and a collaborative way.
Are you ready to get started, Debbie?
Yes.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so sorry I've missed everybody the last two meetings. I've had some crazy work stuff come up, but I'm really was looking forward to seeing you all today and our awesome membership, especially in this month of June where things are going to be changing for us tomorrow. I have been out and about this weekend. I've already been feeling the changes of life as we know it. And so I'm really excited for us all to be here together today, not just as the collaborative board chair, but as a member myself, to be able to share what my struggles have been over this past year and how I, as a business and a community member, I'm going to be working on pivoting and partnerships, as our agenda says, and also finding out from you what your plans are, how we can support, and how maybe we can connect and work together. So this is just a really great open forum meeting today for us to just discuss all the things of what we need for the coming year and support we can ask for as we're making changes. So again, I just really, really welcome all of you here today. We do have some of our board members here also. So if you're a board member, if you could just raise your hand, give a little shout out. So if there's any, if you have anything you don't maybe want to discuss out loud, you can always message one of us on the chat and we can help you out that way. Okay. And I already see everybody posting chats already, so that's great. So this is supposed to be a membership-led discussion. So is there anybody that would want to maybe like take the helm? I can do briefly what my life has been like this last year as a business owner in downtown Fullerton, as a community member. I think for me, what's been hard is that even though it's getting better, and I'm not sure how it is for your personal organizations, life is getting back to normal, but we still very much feel as though we're in the trenches. Like the day-to-day is maybe a little bit easier because I guess the big difference is you're not sitting in fear of the virus as much and of getting sick, where that was just like such a bare essential need for most of us and fear for us, like especially back in January and February, where it was just like we were all just concerned about our health and we had that baseline need. And now that things are getting better and that kind of fear of that initial thing is being lifted, now it's really like, are we going to be able to really rebuild and get back to where we were at, and how? And what is the best strategy for that? I feel like that's what we are dealing with as a business. We've lost 50% of our clients and we have not regained that. It hasn't come back. So as far as I know, our membership as the collaborative has dropped. It's the same thing, you know. People just can't do what they used to do. And what is the best way and strategies that for us to reach out to community members and families and organizations to help revitalize our organizations to recover from this? So I am ready to listen to any maybe things you have tried in your organizations, to reaching out to previous membership, or new membership bases, any wins you've had in that, or any challenges you're having that we can try to problem solve together.
Excellent.
So that would be my little brief intro.
And
Debbie,
yes, and I just wanted to, I invited a few people, and they're going to be able to share in your chat is the list. So first we're going to have Jason share from the City of Fullerton, the Public Library. Helene Morris is going to share just a 2-minute update from this elementary school district and direct us, along with Ricky Baines from the Fullerton YMCA, Kevin Mowong from and Jay Williams talking about Soulful, along with the Chamber of Commerce. So we'll go ahead and start out with that order with Jason. Do you want just 2 minutes to share?
Yes, that would be great. That would be awesome. And just to follow up what Leanna was saying, yeah, a lot of us at the Fullerton Library, it was just about survival. So, but we're doing really good now. Summertime has always been the best time for us. It's our favorite time. We have our summer reading program. It's our busiest time. And it's Reading Colors Your World is the theme for this summer. And we are very happy to say that we have adult reading programs, teen reading programs, and of course, we always have our children's reading program. The adult reading program, when you return a book, and these are for every level of the reading. You can listen or read a library book. So if you have an audio book, and for the adults, you come in, they fill in one of these little cards. It's, put the book title, the author, give a little star review on the back. You put your name and email address, and these are going out in the library around our stack. So people get little recommendations. And then at the end of the summer, these will be raffle tickets, and I think we're raffling off an iPad for the adults, which is really cool. A lot of adults, a lot of parents are like really happy when I tell them that as they walk in. The teens, they have a reading program as well. They read a total of 10 hours. They get a prize to start the reading program, and then there's the incentive to finish the whole 10 hours, and they get some really big cool things at the end. Like we have some cool art sets, some SpongeBob swag is what they called it, the kids told me, and then a boba making kit for home, which has been a big one. Everyone wants that one. So then, of course, our kids, we have, they get a little game sheet, and they kind of track their reading all summer. And again, they're reading or listening to library materials. And the awesome thing we're doing this year is we're using an app called Read Squared. So the parents don't have to worry about losing the game sheets. They can do it all on their app. And they just keep track of, multiple kids on the one account, which is really cool. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat in just a minute. Also, I do want to add our awesome children's staff. They're amazing. Of course, I'm biased, but starting today, we are doing while supplies last, each week they're doing a STEM kit for kids to take home, and some really cool science things they can do. And most of it's right in the packet, but then you might need to use a few things at home, such as tape or glue or paper clips, but they're really doing some awesome stuff. Please look for us on social media. You can follow us. We're always doing some cool things, but really just trying to get back to normal, whatever that is now, and have people back in the library. We're still asking people to wear a mask for now until we heard differently, but hoping to see you all in there. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your sharing. Okay, next we have an update from Helene from the Fullerton Elementary School District. Thank you so much, Helene.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to put something in the chat right now, and I'm going to talk to you about 2 things today. One is our summer programming, which is really exciting. And the second thing is I'm going to share about some vaccination clinics that are happening at our school district this week in partnership with St. Jude. So let me share my screen. Okay, here we go. So I have both things open right now. But if you look in the chat, I put the exact link to the summer programming, but you can also find it here if you just go to our main website and you just scroll down a little to FSD summer programs. You can see the variety of programs that we're offering this summer. And one of the main reasons is we have had a school year like no other school year that we've ever had. So one of our focal points is helping students to mitigate learning loss. So how do we make sure that we help our students be prepared for the start of the 2021-22 school year? And in addition to that, how do we support our students with enrichment activities and also exploring their passions and their interests? So You'll see a lot of different areas here. Extended play, that's open to all of our students in grades, current enrolled students in grades K through 6. And it's really a program where students can learn at home at a self-paced, and they get to check out their iPad for a longer amount of time. And so that's more of the self-paced, but then many of our programs are in person. Like there's all the arts summer camp. So students engaging in different arts activities. There's the GATE Summer Scholar Activity Academy, the Lab Summer Camp. We have a speech and debate summer camp. We also have a Summer Learning Academy, EL Jumpstart. EL stands for English Learners. So for our students who need more support with their language development. Summer School STEAM Camp, so that hands-on science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, how that comes together, and extended school year. Most of these programs, they've already started or registration has taken place, but I wanted to share this with you because I think it's really important for the community to know about the great work that the school district is doing to help support our students in mitigating learning loss and also in preventing enrichment and helping students learn their passion. So I wanted to share that. And then the second piece, I don't know if Barry Ross is here or not today, but he and I collaborated on a project that just started today. And I will put these flyers in the chat, but can you all see this? Am I thumbs up? You can see my screen where it says free COVID-19 vaccines. Okay.
Yes.
So Providence St. Jude Medical Center is offering Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson. So if you know of anybody, and that's why I put these in the chat, vaccines this week. So we have one going on today at Commonwealth Elementary. It started at 8:30 this morning, goes to 4:45 today. So it's still not too late. And then we'll have another one Wednesday this week at Orange Thorpe Elementary, same times, and on Thursday the 17th. And what's really nice is there's the option of the Pfizer or the Johnson & Johnson. If Pfizer, of course, is only available to children. And then I believe that you can choose which you prefer if you're an adult. And there's a number there for questions. But anyway, we just wanted to share that this is happening, and it's not just for students who are enrolled in our school district. It's really for anybody. And I think what's really neat is that you can walk in, or you can register on My Turn. But if you're on My Turn and you're feeling some confusion or whatever, you can just show right up during these times. So I'll put those in the chat. But anyway, those are a couple of things I wanted to share that's and some things happening this week. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Helene?
Yes.
Are we free to go ahead and print those and kind of post them at the library and things? And
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
We haven't posted, we sent them out to our Fullerton community. We haven't posted on our website and our social media outlets as well. And I'm going to post them in the chat in English, Spanish, and Korean, and you're welcome to share and distribute them as well. So especially with it coming up this week, it's a great way. I mean, the fact that you can just walk in and do it, I think really makes it easy on folks. So
definitely. Thank you.
Yeah. So those will be coming in the chat in just a moment here. Any other questions for me?
Helene, I put one in the chat. I was wondering, how about for the second shot for the Pfizer vaccine?
Yeah, for the Pfizer vaccine, there'll be a second one, and it'll be, I can tell you the dates. I think it's in July. Hold on a second. I'm working with a lot of different open screens here. But yeah, the second one is just for those folks that get vaccinated this week, but they'll be able to come, they get an appointment card today, and they can come back July 7th, 8th, or 9th, depending on their date to get their second vaccine. So anybody that gets vaccinated this week, they'll get that appointment card and they'll come back either July 7th, 8th, or 9th to get their second Pfizer shot. Good question. Anything else?
All right. Thank you so much, Helene. Appreciate it. Okay, next we have Ricky Bands from the Fullerton YMCA.
All right. Thank you, Leanna. Yes, from the Fullerton YMCA, kind of the area that obviously I want to focus on is our summer offerings. And obviously with Helene and what the city has to offer as far as the summer camps is very robust. And I think our angle and our approach with what we do with summer, first of all, for this year is that kind of summer snuck up on us. Things happen really quickly. And me as a parent, I'm realizing, okay, what am I going to do for my kid? Because as things started opening up and things started to accelerate, we just didn't have a plan of attack. So I just included the link for the YMCA summer offering. So feel free to take a look at that. And I think what we have is we obviously have a versatile variety of different things that we can engage our kids in. If you guys have any questions, you can let me know. But they range from obviously some summer camps that we have here, and they're more what we call the specialty camps. And they are starting as quick as next week. And the idea and the concept behind those are 3 hour per day camps. And the first one that we're having is going to be our STEM camp. And that's obviously held in our back area. We kind of repurposed our back area. We used to have a playground, and then we took that out, and now it's a grand, more, I guess, a larger area. And so the kids come in, they have more space to operate, more experience to obviously learn their curriculum. And then it follows, obviously, the next 2 specialty camps will follow in June. That's our STEAM camp. And then we have an arts and crafts camp. So it's a good way, obviously, if you're trying to get your kids involved, it's for ages 4 to 12. We really are excited about that. We did not obviously have any camps last year, and the year before that, we had more of a cooking camp. So this year is kind of obviously a new novelty with what we have to offer, but we're really excited about that. Obviously, one of the hallmarks with what the YMCA does is we obviously offer our swim programs. And included in there, we are offering private and semi-private and group lessons. The kind of the conversations we're getting from a lot of parents is they're still enrolling their kids a lot in the private swim lessons, which we understand the reluctance of getting the group lessons in there. But as we see these restrictions start to loosen, we're starting to realize that more parents are enrolling in group lessons, and the demand has been pretty high. We haven't been able to yet meet the supply with our instructors, so we are a little backed up. We're hopefully going to get that issue resolved within the next couple of weeks, which is a great sign that more parents are willing to come and get their kids swimming, because pandemic or not, water safety is obviously paramount with what we do. And I obviously included stuff about our birthday parties. We're actually getting booked up fairly quick on our birthday parties. I think families want to re-engage and reintegrate with families and their friends, and that's a great way to get people back and connected with one another. And then the last thing is our basketball league. So we're having our assessment starting on June 26th. We realize that hopefully tomorrow is going to be kind of a watershed day within our state, and that we can get some clearance. And with that being said, we're hoping that that's going to open up the ability to have our basketball league. So our basketball league is a junior Clippers basketball league, and it's for ages 6 to 14. We're really excited about the prospects of that. And we really think that's going to be a good way to get kids, obviously, back to playing sports. We understand that kids have been playing sports, but we think that our experience here is going to open up the door and get kids back in shape, because we realize that kids have been fairly sedentary for the last year, and we want the experience to breed competition rather than the competition breeding the experience. And we realize that when they're coming to us and they're playing basketball for the first time, it's just something to get them acclimated into what they do. So we're very excited about what we have to offer. Please take a look. We do have contact information and information. You can also check us out at ymcaoc.org, and it'll give you a plethora of different opportunities to get our summer camps available and different fitness offerings for our adults and active older adults. That's all I have to offer from the YMCA front. Thank you all.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, Debbie.
Okay, I just want to just also introduce Ricky. I know that he mentioned he's with the YMCA. He's new to many of us, so just reach out to him and connect him to your organization. So
Yep,
thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
Debbie? Yeah, I was just going to add, Ricky, I want to thank you for conducting fun old man soccer leagues, and it's good for that to be back. We're having a good time, so thank you.
Nice. Yep, absolutely. Raina's soccer started last week, so that's awesome you're able to join back, Jason.
Thank you so much. Okay, next we have Kevin Wong and Jay Williams. Kevin is from Solidarity and Jay from OC United to discuss with us the return of Soulful. This is so exciting. Thank you so much, fellas.
Sure, I'll go first. We are bringing back the summer program Soulful, and we're going to be doing it in 2 communities this time. So it'll be in the Garnett neighborhood, and then Jay will be sharing about the second community. Over in the Garnett neighborhood, we're going to be running an elementary and a teen program for summer. The elementary will be focusing mostly on, let me see, I got my notes right here. Elementary program will be doing STEM stuff, social emotional learning and activities, health development, and then arts and recreation. And then the teen program will be a lot more community building, mentoring, arts and recreation on those areas. They'll be going teen programs 2 days a week, Wednesday and Friday, 4:30 to 6:30. And then we'll be running the elementary program Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Jay, you muted.
You're muted, Jay.
Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Kevin, how is this our 8th year doing Soulful? You know?
Yeah, it always moves at Target. I think it's actually a little bit longer than that. I think we're coming around 10 years now.
All right. So it's been going on for a while. So we're excited to offer Soulful at the Valencia Park community. And we did that with Helene back in the day, and it's been a great program for us. We're actually going to be holding it at the Gilbert Community Center, which is on Gilbert and Orangethorpe. And tonight, the city is in a city meetings. They're announcing the results of some of the sites that are going to be used by different organizations in the city. So we're excited tonight. We're going to be a part of the Gilbert community, and we already have been there. So our camp, I put in the chat a flyer for volunteers. We're in the process of putting our team together, and so if you have folks that would like to be a part of that, we do have some of those Troy interns that are helping us over there, and we could use some other volunteers that will help us. We're expecting about 100 kids. So we also have a teen leadership program. So kids that were participants in the program now come back as teen leaders and whatnot. That's been a great program for us as well. So thankful for the opportunity. If you've got people that would like to join, you can see the flyer that we have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jay. Okay, next we have from another new person to our group and to our city organizations, we have Andrew Gregson from the North Orange County Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much, Andrew, for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me today. I appreciate it. And hi, Ricky. It's the only person I've met so far of all this screen. I met him last week at the Rotary meeting at his facility. You posed a great question at the very beginning about businesses and how they can be helped to grow, and that's part of what my strategy is and what we're trying to build right now as we're moving out of this hopefully post-COVID forever. But the main thing is just actually how to help people, getting people back in, reaching out to local residents, knowing about businesses, and focusing on how to help people, rebuild again. We're actually our first event is it's going to be next week on the 23rd. Everybody can go to it. It's a ticket event. It's also honoring Teresa. She's retiring, so that's nice. And then obviously we'll be celebrating our incoming chair and also our board members. And we're also planning to do more in-person events because, this is great, but it doesn't really help anybody, really, especially for businesses. It's better to have people to people. And we're certainly looking forward to hopefully having some type of business showcase event, whether it's towards the end of this year or possibly the beginning of next. We don't know, but we're trying very hard to get that all figured out. I would love to hear anybody's feedback, so I'll put in the notes my email address here because I'd love to hear if how the chamber can help you or support anything you do. Please let me know. And that's really about it. I didn't practice anything, so I do apologize.
You're wonderful, Andrew. We're so happy to have you. I'm just going to plug in here. Do you want to share anything about the Live Local program?
Beg your pardon, sorry?
The Live Local program?
Live Local? I haven't heard of it yet, no.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you again so much, Andrew, and welcome. And next we have Corey Lance from Fullerton Parks and Rec, I believe.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to give a handful of updates regarding Parks and Rec and how we're moving forward for the summer. For those of you that live in Fullerton, the Fullerton Connect, our activity guide, was published and mailed out last week. So we're really excited to be offering in-person classes again, both Camp Hillcrest, and we have a new summer kids camp called Summer Fun and Play that is being offered at Chapman Activity Center, are available for weekly signups. The community center here, FAST, is running indoor swimming lessons, and the Boys and Girls Club is operating as well. For all of our other classes, everything is required with pre-registrations, even our senior programs. So if anyone is interested, at this point, we do have over 100 classes that are being offered during the summer. So we're really excited that we're moving forward and getting people back in person. We do still have social distancing requirements and limited capacities, but regardless, people are coming in and we're excited to have them. And then the other big program, I'll give the update on Live Local. So for those that are not familiar with the program, we have worked with the Chamber, the Collaborative, Move More Healthy, and there's one, or St. Jude, thank you, St. Jude, who has participated in trying to help us promote a program that gets our residents out to businesses in fun and interactive ways. So we've started with walking tours to different businesses in different neighborhoods. The first one launched in the downtown area. Right now we're in the middle of our SoCo special walk. So we actually have a map that highlights 8 different businesses who all applied ahead of time. And there are video spotlights of each of the owners giving some wonderful information about their businesses, all within about a mile walking tour in certain walkable business districts. And then last week, we actually launched the scavenger hunt, which highlights 26 businesses in Fullerton. I think a couple of you are actually on the call. So the Library Cafe is participating as well. So there's a scavenger hunt card that can be picked up at each of the 26 businesses. And you get, it's live for 6 weeks. You get a little sticker every time you participate and purchase something at one of the businesses. And the scavenger hunt cards are due back to the community center by July 22nd. And we will be raffling off a $500 gift card to Fullerton Bikes for those that completed different rows on the scavenger hunt. It's all available on the website too. So I can send out that link for those who are wanting to download and see the scavenger hunt card rather than picking them up in person at businesses.
Okay, thank you so much, Corey. So many great things happening this summer. So wonderful. So if you have any other questions, you can add those to the chat for any of our presenters today, or if you have any of your own summer events happening, you could add those to the chat to share with our membership. Next, we have our board slate that we have to vote in.
Yes. Before we do that, Leanna, I'm sorry. I just wanted to just do a quick highlight regarding the summer programming. We do have a summer intern from Troy High School through the technology program, and we're working on doing a social media and also updating a page that was going to highlight all the summer programming. So if you have programming that you have going on, please make sure to put it in the chat and also or email me so that we can make sure that we can highlight you, because you are the reason that we're here is to help work together and also share resources in the community. So a big shout out to our intern here, Alexa, she's busy doing the Facebook right now and on this, but please let us know if you have summer programming so we can also work and connect with each other as well. So that's, I just have to do a shout out. Now I'm going to show the board slate. And then Leanna, you can take the lead. I think you're muted for right now.
Sorry about that. So this is our current slate for our board that every year we take this meeting. We do our dark in July, so we won't have a meeting in July. And our new year for the collaborative officially does start July 1, but we don't have a meeting in July. But our board will continue to work throughout this time. And so if you want to go ahead and take a look at this, we do ask that our membership every year at this time approve our board. So
we get to do it electronically. Yes. So we have just six people to elect into it. So it's the highlighted areas. You see that, Leanna?
Yeah, it's a little hard for me to read though.
Okay. So we have Bev Berryman from Crittenden Services, Jay Williams, OC United. They are going to be on their second term and their first year. Helene Morris and David Galanders. Helene's from the school district, and then David's from Pathways of Hope. They're on their first year of their third term. And then lastly, we have Leanna. She's now on their fifth term, been here just a while. And the terms are 2 years. And Jason Phillips is also first year. So I'm going to pull up a poll, and for members, if you're a collaborative member, just say yes or no in the poll. It's kind of a little bit differently. Normally we're at the meeting and everybody raise their hands, but we're going to just do a quick poll. Meeting in our summer. All right. Hold on one second. This is odd. It's not letting me pull up the poll. So I'll have to work on this. We can work on to the subcommittee reports, Leanna, as I'm working.
Okay, you can work on that. We'll have the poll ready after the subcommittee report.
Yeah, saying that I'm logged in, but I'm not on another device. So let me see what's going on.
Okie dokie. Our favorite thing these days, technology, right? So we are going to now have our subcommittee reports. Barry, I don't think Barry's here, right, Debbie?
I'm here.
You're here.
And Trang is going to do education.
Oh, good.
Okay,
She's our leader. Okay.
All right, Trang, if you have an update for us, that would be amazing.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I hope you are enjoying your summer. As you know, we have ended our school year at the district, and the education subcommittee started again in February. So we're relatively new, and we're really focused on organizing. And the last few times we met, we worked on the early childhood OC framework, and they have 3 different categories. And we decided that we are going to put together different action items based upon those 3 categories. The first one is resilient families. The last time we met, we brainstormed and we planned for the next school year to offer 4 parent education events to help support the resilient family idea. And we will be working with our partners, Olive Crest, Start Well, and Help Me Grow for these education events. The second pillar is the quality early learning pillar. And that one, we plan to educate our community on the Early Development Index, or EDI. The school district participates, but our early learning providers in the city could also participate. And we want to see if we can get everyone to participate in the Early Development Index. And so we are going to be planning different meetings for our parents and other early learning providers, information on how to participate. And then in the third pillar, in the area of health and development, Barry, please feel free to jump in. We want to focus on the data. What data do we have around the health and development of our young students, 0 to 5 years old. And so Help Me Grow has collected data, and they will be sharing that with us the next meeting next week. And we will develop a plan based upon the data that is provided. Thank you. And Barry, did you want to add anything?
No, you did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Trang. Okay, either Christian or Bev for Next Gen.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Leanne and Bev. I can speak on Next Gen if that's all right, Bev. We had a wonderful meeting with our partners the first week of June, and just to let everybody know, a couple of things are happening over the course of the summer. Number one, Bev, correct me if I'm wrong, we're going to be going dark in the month of July. We just thought it might be best considering all the summer programming that's happening, and we're all rolling up our sleeves and especially preparing for the next school year. So we'd love to reconvene the first Tuesday of August. Next Gen always meets the first Tuesday at 10 a.m. over Zoom. What we might do also is poll our partners to see if in this next year we might consider a different day and time. But for now, we'll all expect to get back together as Next Gen partners first week of August. And in the meantime, Bev and I are going to be meeting to discuss what that next school year vision is going to look like for Next Gen. Debbie, I just a few moments ago reached out to you, and Alexa, you as well, to see when a good day and time to meet will be in the next week or so. And so we're looking forward to connecting, casting that vision for Next Gen over the next 12 months or so. What we're hoping to do is create some sort of an inter-organizational curriculum over the next school year, where once a month, one of our partners can host a youth program, and the Common Core curriculum is going to be centered around workforce development. So that's what we're going to be working on, and we'll be excited to follow up with this group in August to let everyone know what our plans for the next year are.
Thank you so much, Christian. Debbie, is Jason here? I wasn't seeing.
No, he had a little bit of an emergency, so he is not able to make it, but he did provide me with a quick update. There's some exciting things happening in the city of Fullerton around the homelessness, and the task force is planning on meeting probably the first week in July. So if you are interested, if you're not on the email list, please send Jason an email, Jason Woods, or send myself, and I could forward that to you as well. So that is coming up probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. Exciting things and work that is happening in the city of Fullerton regarding the homeless as well. So.
And then is Peter gonna do our health and wellness?
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yes. So at the begin, so as far as Move More Eat Healthy, at the beginning of June, we did launch our Move More Eat Healthy Summer Steps Challenge from June until the end of August. And so what that looks like is, for the city of Fullerton, we're asking potential participants that want to participate in this Summer Steps Challenge to download the application entitled Walker Tracker application. And so we pretty much, with this Summer Steps Challenge, what we're doing is we're having a really nice, friendly competition among the cities of Buena Park, Fullerton, Placentia, and La Habra to see who can get the most steps during these 3 months for this challenge. And so, kind of to make it even more exciting, we are offering monthly prizes to the adult and youth participant that engages in the most steps for that month. And so for the months of June and July, we are offering Move More Eat Healthy swag bags, which contain water bottles, Move More Eat Healthy gear, etc., etc. And for the month of August, we will be giving away Amazon Fit Bands to the adult and youth with the most steps. So we've actually developed a QR code where QR code and the flyer that I've attached into the chat box where people can sign up for this challenge. And so as far as eligibility, it's completely open to any age group, whether it's adult, youth, anyone can participate in this challenge. We've also developed a monthly activity calendar, which I've attached into the chat box with different themes throughout the week, just to really make it more exciting for people to want to get out and walk more, especially right now with everything reopening as of hopefully tomorrow. And so some of those themes, what they look like is Move More Mondays. We have Trail Tuesdays where we promote really going out and hiking a trail. We have Wellness Wednesdays. We have Thriving Thursdays, Future Fridays, which really puts into, and we also have Saturdays where we really put into perspectives how much people have walked throughout the week. So for example, as of the first week of June, for people who met the minimum kind of the recommended daily steps that we're recommending people complete, which was 6,000 steps a day, by the end of the first week, people would have completed at least 30,000 steps, which, putting it in perspective, is the size of feet of Mount Everest. And so that's really exciting that people can check out in the calendar besides just the prizes. And also, as I mentioned, we are having a friendly competition among all the cities. And so Debbie, could I please share my screen? I would like to share the very good news of the
Fullerton?
city.
Yeah, I think I made you a co-host, so you should, let me know.
Okay, so I should be able to. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I did want to share that currently the city of Fullerton is in first place. And so as you can see, I'm on the Walker Tracker website right now. So far for the city of Fullerton, we do have 54 participants. These 54 participants collectively have completed 2,099,855 steps so far. And so we are, city of Fullerton is in first place. Second place is the city of Buena Park, which has 35 participants. So we have quite the lead right now. City of Fullerton has quite the lead right now. So if you know anyone that is potentially interested in participating in this challenge, I'll put my contact information in the chat box, but if anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm right here. And thank you all for supporting Move More, Eat Healthy. Does anyone have any questions? No.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Thank you.
Debbie, did we get the poll figured out?
No, it says that I'm connected to another device and I have nothing open. So it might be something with the Facebook Live or something, but we'll have to do it. Maybe I know that if you look at the bottom of your Zoom screen, there's reactions. So if you see the smiley face, you can do a thumbs up. And if you approve.
I think you can vote there too, Debbie, if they do the X or the check mark, and it will go next to their name even.
Okay. So if you want to do the Ask Leanna for those that want to approve.
If you hover over participants and click on it, you'll have some options to raise hand, do yes or no, and a few other ones.
Okay.
That might be.
The poll just popped up.
The poll just popped up.
Debbie, I just
Debbie.
launched. I'm a co-host, and I somehow I was able to launch the poll. This is Helene. So
awesome.
Sorry, I was just playing with it, and then it popped up. So I hope that's okay.
Yeah, it says 100% yes.
All right.
So I guess we did it, right? Good job.
Yeah.
Right. Is that the same thing you're seeing, Helene?
Yeah, I'm seeing that I'm co-host. If you're co-host, you can't vote, but you can launch it. So yes,
Yeah,
it says 22 of 38, so 57% voted, and it's been open for about 51 seconds. So yes was 23 out of 23. I don't have any no's.
Okay, perfect.
So we can end it at any time. I can just end it, Debbie, when you would like us to end it.
Let's give it about 5 more seconds. So if you remember, if you could just take say yes or no.
Okay, so we will go ahead and end our poll now.
All right.
Do we just want to share that out?
Share it out. Yep. Anyone? So is the slate officially passed?
Thank you very much, everybody, for voting.
Okay. All right,
and
then
congratulations to our board members. They're
exactly.
fitting
No.
to serve.
Now, I do have another question. That's another poll that's on there. Helene, if you can pull that up. I don't know if you have access to do that. The question is, I know June 15th is coming tomorrow, and the board was in discussion about where we want to move forward about in-person and also virtual. It is very convenient, and as mentioned earlier, we do miss that meeting in person. So we just wanted to see where you are currently today in regards to having our meetings, because we are not meeting in July, so our next meeting will be in August. So where we will, your comfort level, if you wanted to meet back in person, or if you wanted to do it streaming only on virtual, or do you want to have it where in the past what we've done is in person and then some streaming as well. So if you could take that vote, that would be helpful for us as we move forward in our August meeting. Of course, we know that this will change. We have a couple months as well in regards to even whether or not we can have a big group meet together in, say, the library. So do you see it there, Helene? Is it?
I can see it. There's 20.
Yeah, it's launched. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
go ahead,
Thank you.
Yeah, we're at 24 votes and it's completely split. A third, a third, a third.
Okay.
8 for virtual only, 8 for in-person. Oh, somebody else voted. 9 streaming Facebook with live in person. 10 streaming Facebook with live in person.
Okay.
So now another win-win. It's kind of.
Yep.
So technically, so the last choice, Debbie, the streaming so that would be an in-person meeting with the streaming also.
Exactly. So like what we've done before in the past with the streaming on Facebook, where you could view it that way.
Okay.
Right. So we're ready to end the poll. We've had 29 responses. So maybe just get a couple more seconds.
Yep, about 5 more seconds.
Okay. Everybody see the results?
Yes.
Looks like more people. So if it's streaming live in person, it means in person with no Facebook. Oh, in person with no Facebook and in person with Facebook.
Yes.
So technically 63% would want in person. Debbie, if I'm reading that correctly.
Okay, I don't see the results on mine. It's not popping
Oh,
up.
you don't. It's 37% for virtual only, 30% for in person, and 33 in person only, and 33% for streaming Facebook Live in person.
Okay. So we really like our Zoom meetings. It sounds like. Okay. So we can take that into consideration as we move forward in August, which is going to be here before we know it.
I know. Okay.
Okay.
I took a screenshot of it, Debbie, and I will email that to you.
Yeah, thank you. It looks like Helene did too as well. Thank you so much. All right.
So we have just about 10 minutes left. If anybody has any other announcements or things they would like to share.
Oh, hi. This is Barry. I just wanted to let everybody know that St. Jude is partnering with the school district. And this week, we are giving COVID vaccines, Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, to at today's Commonwealth Elementary School. Wednesday is Orangethorpe Elementary School, and Thursday is Maple Elementary School. So people can go on my turn, or they can walk in and get their shot. We really want to increase herd immunity. Today at Commonwealth, we're seeing a lot of kids, and that's what we want. We want to get our kids vaccinated and safe for school. So I want to thank the school district, and please encourage anybody you know that has not gotten a vaccine to consider getting one. Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. This is Helene. And just so you know, I think before you stepped into this Zoom meeting, I had shared that information as well and put the flyers in the chat. So we've had so everybody knows now and has access to the information. So it's awesome.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. It looks like Jennifer, you have your hands raised. Do you want to go ahead and share?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jennifer Funes. I'm the Community Relations Specialist for CalOptima. So for those of you that don't know who CalOptima is, we're basically the administrators of the Medi-Cal benefits to those that have Medi-Cal here in Orange County. I didn't get a chance to attend last month's meeting because we've been busy. I'm not sure if you have heard in the community, but we have been hosting vaccination clinics at our site. So we did host in May, I think it was May 15th and May 22nd. So May 15, we did get to vaccinate 820 individuals. And then May 15, we got to vaccinate 1,244. And then we did have another vaccinations for the second dose on June 5th and June 12th. So those were this one from the first dose, and we are doing an additional vaccination clinic. So we are hosting one this Saturday, June 19th at our site by the block. It's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it is open to the community and also for the CalOptima members that do come that day to get their vaccination, they do receive their $25 rewards card. And then because this Saturday is considered to be the first dose, we'll be having an additional clinic on July 10th at our same location, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the second dose. And we are offering Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson. So if you do know anyone that is interested in getting the vaccination that lives around the area, feel free to invite them, and I'll also include information in the chat.
All right. Anyone else? See that we have an update from YMCA about some employment services as well in the chat box. And we have some amazing programs going on in the summer. Meals on Wheels, Fullerton is offering their Empty Bowls fundraiser virtually event, which is shared. Thank you, Carol, for sharing that. Zoot shared about the free podcast, just released a 7-part series of Growing into Recession and a 3-part series on leadership. So the link is in the chat. Just a little highlight that as well. And I know we have also from Facebook, we have our follower, Katie shared that CHIRLA, Turla, Immigrant Assistant Line, and that information is in there. Is the community members to contact their office to access any immigration and legal services and consult with an attorney, which is a fabulous resource as well. I think anything else? Janira from Mom shared about access to prenatal care, health screenings, infant development screenings, some great resources to connect with regarding health education, and referral services to low-income pregnant women and babies in Orange County throughout monthly visits and some group classes as well. So please reach out to Janira as we are working connectively with them. And that I see. Any others? We have so many things going on. I'm going to also drop in the chat. As mentioned by Leanna, this is our new year starts in July. So we are opening up the membership year as well. So we invite you to continue your membership or to join the Fullerton Collaborative if you're not currently a member. And as shared, we also have opportunity to share resources on our website. We will have opportunities for summer, but we also share your information on our membership site as well. So we invite you to continue to join us next year as we navigate this whole new year, this whole new you through partnerships, right? And the pandemic as well. Thank you. Oh, and Bev, thank you for sharing as well. The tomorrow, if you don't want to cook, go to Fratellino's, right? It's going to be hot. You don't want to heat up the oven. So
2 days, 2 days,
2 days.
lunch and dinner.
Absolutely. So you can share that as well.
Oh, Debbie, could I share one thing really
Absolutely.
quickly? Sorry to ask everybody to eat a little bit more, but you just jogged my memory. In the Garnett community, one of our local restaurants, who's owned by the families of one of our Hoya scholars in Garnett, unfortunately was burglarized about 10 days ago now. And although repairs have been made, unfortunately burglars have not been caught, and the family has still sustained a lot of damage and a lot of loss. So just to call out to the community, this is on the east side of Fullerton. The restaurant's name is Rigoberto's Mexican food, but if you wanted to grab lunch or dinner there, their burritos are fantastic, and the carne asada fries, if your body can still handle that kind of thing, because mine can't anymore with all the carne asada fries this week. But I'll put the name in the chat, but any help for this family-owned business would go a long way for the Rodriguez family.
Thank you, Christian. I think that might be it, Debbie.
Wow, we're 4 minutes early. I'm going to go ahead and stop the live stream. So we're going to say goodbye to those on our Facebook page. And I'm going to stop recording.